So here you hear in the background, they are using a speaker illegally, disturbing the local neighborhood. They're not protesting or anything, but they're airing on a volume high speaker, as you can see. As you can see. So Brent Council will be made aware of this issue. So it's a azan challenge, that's what it is. Azan challenge. You'll be getting an email from Brent Council on Monday morning, my friend, okay? An email from Brent Council on Monday morning from Environmental Health and the Noise and Nuisance team, okay? You'll be getting an email. Look at Rajesh Roshan. Va? Bashir, how many non-family members? Bashir, how many non-family members from Baroda? Bashir, how many non-family members? Look at this. Look at this joke. Let me record this. Let's go. Ameen. Sunnah. Following the Sunnah, mashallah. Allahu Akbar. ربنا ولك الحمد. Allahu Akbar. And shout at people and heckle people. That's the reason why we have to make movies whilst we're praying. They make monkey noises, they heckle us, they gesticulate. Did you see Inayat's behavior? Did you hear his behavior? He was recording us, I was recording him like this, quietly whilst I'm praying, because they can spit at us, heckle us like they've done before. We need our security, we need our CC. Yeah, I know, they put the idiots, isn't it?
The people who've got no sense.
No sense, no passport, no sense.
If I was in the door, I'd think to myself, how come everyone else is inside?
So, Ute, come here. So, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen?
We're winning it.
Huh?
We're going to win.
Win what exactly? What do you think we're going to win? Yeah? So, mashallah, we've got the signs just there. Mashallah, just the signs are beautifully there. And they're going to let their homeboys in now.
Take this.
Huh? No, I'm not going to eat it just yet. Look at how they welcome. Look at how the zindeeqs welcome. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. Subhanallah.
What a bunch of Lanati people here.
Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
So Rais Bhai, when do you think the verdict is going to be coming? They're really relying on the verdict with their false statements.
Soon, inshallah. Soon.
I mean, the one who's just walked away, the secretary.
Yeah.
The secretary.
He's walked away.
Tampadaki, I say.
As soon as possible.
When do you want it? What do you want?
Now.
When do you want it?
Yes.
What do you want?
Yes.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
What's it back?
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want? When do you want it?
Unfortunately, this is what we've had to resort to get our masjid back.
What do you want?
What's it back?
When do you want it?
Now.
Shabir, what do you want? Shabana, what do you want? When do you want it? What do you want? When do you want it? What do you want? When do you want it? What do you want? When do you want it? What do you want? When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want? When do you want it?
I said.
What do you want? Look at the family club. Look at the family club. Only family members allowed into the office freely. Where there is confidential data, freely walk in and out of the office. Freely walk in and out. Just witness just now. Confidential data, and they're freely walking in and out of the office. Freely walking in and out of the office. Subhanallah. Confidential data stored in the bottom office, and here we go. Oh, give me your temperature. Give me the temperature. 37.9. Oh, very happy, very happy, very happy. What about all the Somalis that died from COVID? What about all the Somalis that died from COVID? A breach of the Data Protection Act. A breach of the Data Protection Act. Today, we have just witnessed a stranger walk into an office. A stranger walk into an office where they keep documents, where they keep names and addresses. Names and addresses, guys, without shouting, what do you think? They keep names and addresses in that office. A stranger walked in, one of their friends, and walked out again. This is them protecting data. This is them protecting your data. You fill in forms and anyone can get your address and your mobile number or your email address or your next of kin details. Someone walked into the office who was not even related to them. Someone walked into the office who was not even related to them. Shabir, can any strangers go into the office and get access data? Under the Data Protection Act, who can go into the office? Who is able to access the data? Shabir, tell us. It's an important question. You had a stranger, I just witnessed someone walk into the office where you keep the data and the records and you hand out ID cards. You must have mobile numbers, email addresses, next of address, family kin. Why are you allowing strangers to walk into an office where there is data? You're keeping data. That's a Data Protection Act breach. I think we'll have to speak to the Information Commissioner about this. The local Brent Council Information Commissioner will be alerted to this fact that you're allowing people to enter an office where there are confidential details kept of the public. How dare you? How dare you do that? How dare you? How dare you allow people to go in and access the data like that? How dare you go in, allow people to go and access data? That is private, confidential information data, and you're allowing people to go in and access the data like that. What do you want?
Masjid
When
back.
do you want it?
Wait, what?
What do you want?
Masjid back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
A masjid back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
A masjid back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
A masjid back.
When do you want it? What do you want? When do you want it?
Now. It's my fake Gucci.
We have true respect. We have true respect for the public. We stop when women and the public walk by, but not for these individuals, not for these fake individuals.
A masjid back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Masjid back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Masjid back.
When do you want it? Shabir, someone walked into the office, an absolute stranger, one of your family members, where you keep public details, address details, next of kin details, blood groups, email addresses, mobile phone numbers of the general public that entered this masjid. So people have access, so that any stranger has access to the office where they keep this data. To the office where they keep this data.
You see that? Their friend walks into the office where they hand out the cards, they store their forms and everything. Their friend walks into the office. That's next of kin data, mobile phone numbers, everything, literally everything. You know who's the information commissioner for Brent?
No.
Find out.
Then they blame it on us that we're stealing money.
You know what? I need to do it over there near the doors.
Yeah,
guys,
go on.
Near the Darwaje.
Here we go. We're gonna need a couple more. We're gonna need a couple more.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
Kids with me, yeah?
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want, Sanjania? What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want? Hi, Mendini, Mendi. What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now. I don't want your teeth. Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
I want the one.
Mustard back.
I when do you want it?
Now.
I want the one.
Mustard back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
When do you want it?
Now.
Sanjania, stop rubbing your ankles with your feet. That's very unhygienic. Very, very unhygienic. You might take COVID into the masjid. Do you know how much germs, COVID germs, you will spread with your heels?
So how are you, sir? This is what they've done to our local masjid, these guys. They compile fake data for COVID purposes, fake data, and they allow public, general strangers, their family members, into an office where you hold private details, mobile phone numbers, blood group.
Stop shade down.
And the normal temple, the lady came from the temple.
Naveed, what do you want? What do you want it? Naveed, what do you want?
Mustard back.
What does Naveed want?
You can't even think
Naveed, what do you want?
a better face mask.
Sorry?
What do you want, Naveed? Naveed, what do you want?
A better face mask.
Naveed, what do you want? What do you want? Hi, Subhanallah. He goes up. Naveed, what do you want?
Yes.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
When do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
No.
My soldiers, how are you guys? Good. Good, well done.
Family members, oh family members, only family members allowed in the masjid. Family members, family members.
Dale.
Family members with long hair, how beautiful you look. Family members, give me a chance to become a family member. Family members. What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want? What do you want it? Another person enters the office illegally. Another person enters the office illegally with all the private confidential details. They enter the office to look at the details of anyone who submitted information. What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
What do you want it?
Now.
What do you want?
Mustard back.
Another stranger enters the office to look at private details, confidential private details. Sanjania, are you authorized to access that information? Mehbub's father-in-law present today. Is Mehbub's father-in-law present? Is Mehbub's father-in-law present? Do you know what your son has done, sir? Your son has banned Muslims from the masjid. Are you proud of that?
These guys are basically, have a look. They got no respect for women. They've closed the woman's side. They've let in a token woman. They're misogynists.
Woman.
What do we start?
I just want to know what his issue is.
What my issue is,
Yeah.
we're protesting. We're protesting to get these guys out of our mosque, which we've built from 30 years ago, literally.
Okay.
So we got to use this, unfortunately, to put these guys, you know, where they belong. Really. They're taking the mosque by fraud. There was an auction really
Can you feel me? I give you the authority.
Okay,
Go ahead.
every 5 or 6 years.
What I want to say to you, you are a tool. They are using you.
What these guys
You understand that? Then if I was your age, I would sue them for what they are doing to you. Family? Take me, I would accord you this interview. Like this Tawhid, he's allowing you to do this at the door. This teenager, he should be studying, doing something nice, not lying.
No, he's got kids. He has
You
kids.
teach him to lie. That's why your sect is based on a lie.
He's dirty.
Family, your sect is based on a lie. Fahamt? And false allegation. Allah يقبح من يوم الدين.
11th hour order.
الخبيث.
They took 300 votes. Oh, by the way, we saw a box. And they came to power. That's nothing.
Did they prove where those votes?
No, the charity, we went to the charity commission, we got to sort it out amongst yourself. The charity commission, hold it. No. They can take fee applications for the vote. So that's £6,000. £6,000 we never know about. But they took fee applications for 200 votes that we submitted. They had control over the database. The voter database, my God. That's why I'm sorry guys, we got to use this. Understand that? Yeah, not only that, they've beaten people, they've had me arrested, they reported
Obscene
Why
words.
must for no reason, man?
Family?
Why not that brother?
How I can trust you to have the kids here when you are a guy who is using obscene words? Family? Obscene words in the house of Allah. Family? How you can be around kids here? Nobody trusts you. You abused me 3 times. 3 times with obscene words. Yeah? In the house of Allah. A Muslim doesn't have this behavior to use these words in the house of Allah. How you can be here in the house of Allah with the kids and
Allahu Akbar.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر
Allahu Akbar.
سمع الله لمن حمده
ربنا لك الحمد.
ولك الحمد.
الله أكبر
Allahu Akbar.
أكبر.
Oh, look. Can we get to the camera?
More people.
More strangers entering the office.
Further people enter the office. When you have data in the office, our data is being divulged to third parties. More people enter the office that have nothing to do with the management of this masjid. Private data, mobile phone numbers, there you go, that's your evidence. More people enter the masjid, more people enter rooms where you have private data being held. Mobile phone numbers, address details, blood types, email addresses of particular individuals. They've got no security over documents.
They know that it's not the mainstream, but others.
Sister, honestly, you know what? We are so embarrassed doing this. We're embarrassed. We take no pleasure, no joy. Honestly.
And do you know that we still have many praying? There's more people praying out here than inside.
Yeah. We've got seven to eight laps inside. We count the numbers.
And there's 13 on the committee.
Yeah, 13 on the street, yeah.
Why where they can use the mosque?
They need £600 a week, isn't it, to pay the bills?
Yes. This guy who used obscene words to you.
Our masjid back. When do you want it? Now.
That's this guy who used obscene words to me, you know?
Oh,
that's
yes,
his
he
one.
told you
And
to-
inside,
Oh,
inside,
yes,
inside the
yes.
masjid, inside the
Yes.
masjid. You know, that's this guy.
Give my salams to your father.
How I can trust you to be inside of the house of Allah?
Why are you
Yeah?
using mosque,
You
man?
see
Why? Why are
obscene
you
words.
using mosque for no reason, man?
Family?
Why not let brothers
how I
to pray?
can I can trust you to have the kids here when you are a guy who is using obscene words? Family? Obscene words in the house of Allah. Family? How you can be around kids here? Nobody trusts you. You abused me three times with obscene words. Yeah? In the house of Allah. A Muslim doesn't have this behavior to use these words in the house of Allah. How you can be here in the house of Allah with the kids and with the family? Family? How you can use obscene words in the house of Allah? How you can be here working in the house of Allah? The Muslim don't use obscene words. But Muslim has a manners, has a good education. Family? At the hand.